welcome. Welcome to Unity. You are in for a treat today. It is Jazz Sunday, and Sunny and Fusion are going to take all of us to a delightful place. And we have one of those old ancient teachers back with us. Little critter by the name of Bre'r Rabbit, going into one of the most beautiful understandings of truth and the heart. I know you'll enjoy it. Take this moment to take wonderful care of you. Touch that beautiful light you are. Thanks for being with us.
Before we get started, if you could please all check your cell phones and make sure they are in the completely off position. Thank you so much. Please also join me in waving hello to our friends online. Your presence adds to our spiritual community, and we truly appreciate you joining us. Our Unity singers today are Lisa and Elise. And we are also blessed to have Sunny Fairley and Fusion as and Sunny's CDs will be available on the patio after the service. Let's open our service by focusing our intention through our opening affirmation. Please join me in prayerfully and powerfully speaking it together 3 times. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Again, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. And once again, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Let's continue by reading aloud the statement of our unity. God's love is within each of us, guiding us to dynamically express our wholeness, wisdom, and abundance. We acknowledge the universal wisdom in the Christ teachings and in all spiritual paths. I now choose to open to the presence of divine love and to be changed at depth. Throughout this sacred time, God is uplifting me, and through my heart, the world. And now our heart minister, Ciel, will read from Unity's Daily Word.
The word for today is worthy. Like all people, I want a good life, loving relationships, rewarding work, and abiding peace. Yet these blessings may elude me until I awaken to my inherent worth. I am created in the image and likeness of God. My worth does not depend on my behaviors. I am intrinsically worthy because I am a living, loving, divine creation. When doubts arise, I remember the truth of my being. The good I seek is right where I am. The love I desire is the love of God already present. The work I long to do is Spirit's calling within me. As I stand in my own sacred worth, I feel the blessings of God infill me. I am worthy of my good. I expect the best, and I am ready to receive. The scripture for today is from Ruth 3:11. Now, my daughter, do not be afraid. I will do for you all that you ask. For all the assembly of my people know that you are a worthy woman. The affirmation for today, I am worthy of my good. Would you repeat that with me, please? I am worthy of my good. Take that in. Breathe that in. And let's say it one more time. I am worthy of my good.
birthday is in August, please stand so that we can celebrate you. The details of these and other wonderful activities can be found in your bulletin and also on our website. Our new spiritual classes began this week. We have an exciting lineup for you. Drop-ins are welcome throughout the class period. Please join Isabella Price for her workshop, The Dark Mother, on the second Sunday in August. We are living in a time of great change. Attend Isabella's workshop and find out what the dark representations of the sacred feminine teach us. On the third Saturday in August, Reverend David will be presenting an introduction to heart math and its techniques. This will be a morning workshop. Come and discover the true power of your heart. And now I invite you to please shift your attention to our monitors for a special announcement.
Sunny Fairley to the Jazz on the Lawn concert on Saturday, August 24th. I am so excited to bring my jazz group, the Chetschwalik Jazz Collective, which is made up of some great players, two of which I play with every Sunday here at Unity of Sacramento. The first is Mr. Ashwood Rodriguez on guitar, and the second is Mr. Rob Lemus on bass. And we are joined by fabulous drummer, Mr. Jeff Miniweather.
Tickets for Jazz on the Lawn will be available on the patio after the service and also in the book center throughout the week. If you are here with us for the first time, we welcome you to our spiritual community. We'd enjoy meeting you, and we'd also like you to attend a Unity event of your choosing. So in the seat pocket in front of you will be a very important presence card, and we invite you to take that to the welcome table on the patio after the service to learn more about us and to receive your gift certificate. And if you are here with us for the first time, if you would like to raise your hand so that we can welcome you. Welcome. We'd like to extend our special blessing both to you and everyone new to our services, both here and online. We love you, we bless you, and we behold the light of God shining through you. Welcome. And until the music begins, please take a moment to greet the people around you.
Okay, take that deep breath through your heart and wiggle around and get comfortable. We're going to go check in with that friend. So this is our time of prayer and meditation. So let that inner quiet begin to draw our attention inward. And as you listen to the music, let it be part of that invitation to the very center of your heart.
Nothing can ever take your place. That's how would love you as you are, as you are, as you
Beloved presence. Guide us, call us, draw us to that awareness of our oneness with you. Knowing your love present here now within each of us. So we open to let that love in all its power heal and lift us. Whatever the pain that has been carried, whether for a lifetime or but a day, your love now touches it, heals it. For where there was pain and hurt, there is peace and fullness, and we are free. Whatever that pain that we have experienced, we place it in your care. Beloved presence. Whatever that place of confusion, that which we have not been able to see clearly, which seems to limit. It is touched by your love, here, now. And the light of your understanding fills heart and mind. You call us into that wholeness and that wisdom that you are in us. And that place where we have worried, where we have looked at the world anxiously or seen within that which is uncomfortable. So that is now filled with your peace. And we breathe that peace Because we know that whatever the needs within our lives, we can place them in your care. And here and now, we can rest one with you and enter that beautiful place of stillness. That silence where we touch at greater depth, following that direction of the Master. Peace, be still. Peace, be still. Peace. Mother, Father, God, from that peace comes forth into each of us the radiant power of your love in us. And we make this choice to send that love forth, to heal and uplift, to guide, prosper, and create harmony and peace between all. And so we take and radiate this beautiful love into our own bodies for our health and well-being. We send this love to mind and heart for wisdom and understanding. And we radiate this love from our hearts to each one dear to us, enfolding each and blessing, healing, guiding, prospering, and bringing peace. And this love flows from our hearts, flows across the spiritual community, becoming a part of that light and wisdom that flows through each one, touching everyone in their world. It flows from our hearts out across the communities in which we live, across our nation, and on across the nations of the world, calling forth the desire for peace in every heart. And we radiate this love. We send it to all who join us in prayer, whether in mosque or synagogue, temple or church, whether gathered at home or on the hillside. For in seeking to know you, we are all one. And we radiate this love from our hearts. We send it to this beautiful earth, to all its creatures. And we send it about the earth to touch the heart of every single person. For you are that love in every heart. And in that love, we are one. And divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Please join me. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. And again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. And once again, divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. It is so. Amen. Oh, I love Jazz Sunday. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Fusion. You guys are great. And next Sunday afternoon, new and I think you will find a very delightful experience. Isabella Price. I was just delighted to find this wonderful teacher, woman who has done study all around the world and really journeyed through many different religious experiences to bring us a whole new vision of the unity within the religions of the world. But because she's got this very special understanding of the divine feminine, I told her, that's what I want you to share with them first. So that'll be a treat. And what is the dark mother? Got me. All right, this is going to be good. And then next Saturday, remember, for those of you who haven't taken Heart Math, your first chance. For those of you that have taken it and realize a little refresher, remember when you took your first tennis lesson? You needed another one. Okay, so enough said. Great things coming. Now, when you came in today, every one of you came in through the peace wall. That beautiful symbol of our awareness that we hold in our hearts something that all of humankind really holds, a desire for world peace, peace for all people. Is that a desire on your heart? Yeah. And I know there's another desire that we have touched at times, and I know we look out at our news and at our world, and it seems so difficult to take a hold of. And that's the desire to see us in a harmonious, balanced relationship with the earth, where we are contributing rather than destroying. Is that a desire on your heart? Yeah, me too. And there's another one that keeps coming to my awareness. I want every child to have enough to eat. Every adult to have enough to eat. That seems like a most reasonable request. Is that a desire on your heart? Yeah. Now I remember as I saw these desires in my heart many, many years ago, the frustration of having no idea how to bring them about. Feeling very powerless. Very frustrated as I looked at the world that we have to work with to make these things happen. Anybody been into that frustration? Yeah. Yeah, it's just amazing what seems to be the obstacles to these things that are so core to what I'm sure is the heart of every human being. And then I was given a gift. I saw how to bring it about. It is not only possible, it is in the midst of creation at this moment. And it is my belief that within these coming years it can become a full reality on our planet. Because there is a way. What will bring this about is care. Care. When each of us truly lets ourselves be guided by and responding to the care within our hearts. As that happens within us, more and more and more within this world, care is awakened. Because it's within the heart of every person, not just you and I. And when care is awakened, an amazing thing happens. There is a greater wisdom that flows in and through us as beings. And it's that wisdom that has the answers. And there are answers. And when I understand that, then I see why all the religions of the world embrace a direction of care, direction of responding to this world and to the things that are in our lives from a real feeling of care. Now, care is a heart feeling. Okay. It's different than thinking, well, I want that and I can't, and getting all frustrated about it. It is a quality of feeling within our hearts. It's a part of the total consciousness of love. When you love someone, you care about them. And so it's a capacity within ourselves that we can access, that we can feel. But you know what happens when we start to do that and we look at these things? Our mind looks out and goes, there's this problem and this problem and this problem. And you don't know how to fix any of them. You're powerless and it's beyond your control. And it suppresses our feeling of care. So we begin to feel it, and then suddenly we kind of back away and turn away from it. Natural response, nothing wrong with it, except that as spiritual beings, we have a greater choice that we can make. Going back to that pure, beautiful spiritual direction that's been given through Jesus, through the great teachers. Jesus does it again and again. Let me share one of his teachings. He says, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat." Care. "I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink." Care. "I was a stranger, and you invited me in." Care. "I needed clothes, and you clothed me." Care. "I was sick, and you looked after me." Care. "I was in prison, and you came and visited me." Care. Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and we went to visit you?" And he'd reply, "I tell you the truth, whenever you did this for one of the least of these, my brothers, you did it for me." Beautiful teaching. And then he goes on and he has a number of parables about care. But the truth is, I like Uncle Remus better. So, there's this marvelous in these great stories of Brer Rabbit and this beautiful wisdom that comes out of this culture. There's an incredible look into this power of care. And, I just am so delighted when I see how clearly the dynamics that we experience are captured in the symbology of the story. Once there was a summertime that was terrible dry, and drinking water for the critters was terrible scarce. The river dried up, the brooks made their disappearance into nothing in the mill pond, except in the old tree stumps that grew there at the bottom. The only place left for the critters to drink at was a big spring right in the middle of the woods. Now, there weren't nothing wrong with this spring, and there should have been enough water for everybody. But it just so happened that King Lion wanted to have it all for himself. Every time any of the critters came near that spring, King Lion would jump out from the bushes, shake his mane, and let out a thundering roar. Then off would scamper the critters faster than a mess of pumpkins rolling downhill. And King Lion would just go on drinking as much as he pleased. Well, one of those critters was Bre'r Rabbit. Now, Bre'r Rabbit was as thirsty as anybody else, and he knew everybody else was thirsty too. He was so thirsty that he'd lay out there at night with his mouth open, hoping the dew would drop in. Finally, he said, "That's enough." And he began thinking. And Bre'r Rabbit had an idea. Now, Bre'r Rabbit ready. First, he'd take a deep breath, then he'd start to run as fast as he can. He'd puff and he'd pant like he'd been running a long, long way. As soon as he'd get near enough to the spring for King Lion to see him, he'd start to holler and yell, "Ooh, ooh, look out, oh!" King Lion looked up from where he's wallowing in the water. "Hello, Bre'r Rabbit. What's the matter? What you doing with that rope?" "Oh, I'm going to tie myself fast to a tree," panted Bre'r Rabbit. Then he stopped running for a moment so he can catch his breath. "You better tie yourself to a tree too, King Lion. Listen to the wind. There's a hurricane storm coming up." A hurricane storm. King Lion glanced up, and sure enough, he sees some leaves fluttering down through the air. King Lion, suddenly scared. "I don't got no rope to tie myself to a tree. What am I going to do?" "Oh, you better run, King Lion. Run real fast." "Oh, but I'm too old to run real fast, Bre'r Rabbit." "Oh, then dig a hole and bury yourself, King Lion. Dig a hole." "Oh, it takes too long to dig a hole, Bre'r Rabbit. I ain't got time." "Well then," said Bre'r Rabbit, "I guess there ain't nothing you can do. You just have to sit in the water there and let the hurricane storm blow you away." Well, Bre'r Rabbit began to uncoil his rope like he's going to tie himself to a tree. King Lion, he see that big old rope and suddenly say, "Bre'r Rabbit, would you lend me a piece of that rope?" he begged. "Tie me to that tree too." And that's exactly what Bre'r Rabbit did. He tied that rope and he tied King Lion so tight to that tree that 40 elephants and a rhinoceros couldn't have pulled him loose. Up jumped Bre'r Rabbit. "Come on, folks, the coast is clear," he yelled. "You is perfectly safe." And did those critters come? The big ones and the little ones and the tall ones and the short ones and the fat ones and the scrawny ones. They come pushing and shoving and scruffing and scrounging to get there. And did those critters drink? Now, the problem is that we don't have enough of what we need. The problem is that we got king lions, which is our fears, controlling what we do. Our fears say there's not enough, so we got to control and hang on and manipulate. And our fears say, I need it, so you can't have it. And our fears say only what I'm about is important. Our fears say you could hurt me. And fear doesn't care. The shift that happened for Bre'r Rabbit, now he was there just as frustrated as anybody else. And was thirsty day after day. But he finally got to that point where he cared enough about himself that instead of focusing on what wouldn't work and the frustrations, through that feeling of care, he opened to a greater wisdom. And suddenly, there was an answer. Now there's answers. There's answers to every need within our own lives, within our families, within our world. There is an intelligence within you that is equal to every task in this creation. How do we get to that intelligence? Well, we've already tried frustration. And we've already tried blaming everybody. And it's not that that's not kind of fun. It's not that some of them don't really deserve to be blamed. It's just that it doesn't get us anywhere. What makes the change within us? Care. Because care is a movement of the power of love between us. And it touches that infinite intelligence and draws it forth. Suddenly, Bre'r Rabbit's got a new kind of wisdom. Now, Bre'r Rabbit wisdom knows what to do. It's just a lion. It can be tied up. And the great thing about fear is it's afraid. I want to touch another story. This one has touched me for many years. Young woman. Her name is Harriet Tubman. She was born a slave in Maryland. Family were slaves. They were owned on a plantation there. And when she was 5, she was sent to work in the big house. When things went wrong, she'd be whipped and sent home at night, still hungry. And within her heart, there was a desire, a deep heart's desire for freedom. Now, her mother explained to her that there are some things you can't change. You're a slave. You can't change that. Now, her father would call her outside at night and tell her to look up at the heavens. He'd point to something else that didn't change, the North Star. That's the direction where there were states where slaves were free. She became afraid as she saw her sisters sold off to places away where there was no family. And she knew that would happen to her. So one night, she headed towards that North Star. Traveling every night, trusting her wisdom and her instincts to know when and how to hide, to keep on moving toward that star. And she made it across that boundary. And she was free. Can't imagine what that would have felt like. To live that life and suddenly be free. But a fascinating thing happened. She had cared so much for herself and her freedom that part of her experience was her care for her families and those that were there with her. And they weren't free. And as she talked to the people who had made that kind of journey that she had, she discovered that there was this system, this underground railroad, it's been called. And there were stations, and they were working to get people free because of her care. She put her freedom and her life at risk. And she went back. Again and again. Went back 15 times. Always at night. Always hiding. Now, did she end slavery? No. But she did end it for over 300 people that she took to freedom. Care causes us to act. It moves through us because it is one of the core ways that we experience and grow in our oneness. It is a powerful spiritual energy, and it accesses the wisdom within ourselves at the very deepest levels. There are things within your family that you care about. Things that could be done different. Things that don't feel okay. Within the places we work. Within our relationship with people we know. And within this greater world that we're talking about when we walk through that peace wall. When those things come up that have such meaning to us, and our mind goes, you can't take care of that, and suppresses our care, we go asleep. When we turn to the feeling of care and acknowledge, I do care, and let ourselves feel it, just like old Bre'r Rabbit, we begin to see it differently. A beautiful wisdom, that which I like to think of as that Bre'r Rabbit wisdom inside every one of us, awakens. Now, I know that you care deeply. And I know that all of us struggle with that going to sleep. So I invite you to, just this week, just to see what happens. Let yourself feel the care. When there's something you care about, acknowledge, I do care. I do care. And my heart knows the answer. I do care. And my heart knows the answer. Join me. I do care, and my heart knows the answer. Again. I do care, and my heart knows the answer. Once again. I do care, and my heart knows the answer. The time has come for humankind to wake up. What's going to wake them up is care. What's going to make the difference in our world is care. And what's going to move us into places of deep and beautiful wisdom is our care. Because each of you have that gorgeous Bre'r rabbit wisdom within you. Bless you.
Thank you for your care, Reverend David. If you would like prayer support for challenges or celebrations, please ask one of our heart ministers, and they will be available after the service here in the sanctuary and also on the patio, and they are the ones wearing the lavender stoles. If you are also invited to place a prayer request in one of our prayer request boxes, which are located in the front lobby, in the book center, or by selecting the prayer request button on our website, and we will be praying with you throughout the week. It's now time for our prosperity celebration. For Love in Action or credit card donations, there are envelopes provided in the seat pocket in front of you. I invite you to take your tithe or offering in your hands and be aware that God is the source of all your good. Repeat our affirmation with me together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
Together, children, you are loved, special, and important. God loves you, and so do we. And we receive these gifts so grateful to know that God is our source and provides abundantly for every need at every level of being. With great joy. Amen. Please stand and take hands, and let's share together our prayer of protection. The words are on the monitors. Together, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God ever present, family all agree. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
You are the love and the light and the peace in the earth right now. So let it shine and have fun.